Hello and welcome back to Kelio 60 Plays. Today, we technically return to Pokemon Legends ZA. But we also don't return to Legends ZA. And start technically a new game. So, we're still in the Hotel Z post finishing the Battle Royale and getting access to AZ Floette. However, it's time to start one other thing. Time to head to the roof of the hotel. But it's been a quest line that I've been sitting on for a little bit. Would you be them? That's stupid. I would indeed. Delightful. Please excuse the altitude and allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ancho. And this is Hoopa, the Mischief Pokemon. I've come to your hotel rooftop with a particular request. A request fit for Lumios's renowned Team MZ, if you're willing to hear it, of course. Let me hear it. How agreeable, thank you. Then, without further ado, help me make a delicious donut that will fill Hoopa with a great surge of power. Oh. Okay. Did you have to get on donuts of unworldly deliciousness? Interesting. Did you have to be on the roof for this? A donut? This sure is a cute request. I agree, but it's a bit odd. Why here at Hotel Z? Why not make one at home? Doesn't matter why. I'm not going to turn down a kid in need of help. Alright, so we've got to provide a space and find some ingredients. Right. Donuts have to be fried in oil at least 350 degrees Fahrenheit. You'll need supervision. Oh, good point. That must be why she came to MZ for help. Does that really make sense to you? Still don't see why she couldn't ask her parents. Not just something on your mind? It's just that this hotel's different from the one I'm used to. It feels calming. Well, calm is good for making donuts, right? No distraction. If you need a workspace, the kitchen and front desk are free. This bake needs to look well cared for. It speaks highly of the people who use it, right? Oh no. I'm guessing you'll need butter, but I used up the last of ours yesterday. Sorry, Ansha. But here, butter is crucial to the recipe. Never fear. Hold tight for a bit. I know a place that has really great butter. I'll see if I can get us some. Meet me at the baker's stall in Magenta Sector 6. Alright? Have a pleasant trip. In the meantime, I'll prepare everything else we need to make that donut. I'll lend a hand. Bizarre as this request may be, we gave our word we'd help. Good luck with that butter. Oh no. Oh no, I have to go to the Magenta District. Which one's Magenta? Sector 4, Sector 9. Over here. I still got spotted. We can get the best butter and Lumios from the baker here. Oh, hello, Tawny. You after some Lumosian butter? Well, you're in luck. Ow. I once helped the baker here out of a jam without being my usual helpful self. Now she hooks me up with ingredients sometimes. That's cool. So Team MZ knows the one place in town to get Lumosian butter. You are a resourceful bunch. Rejan and Paragon. Didn't expect to see you two, old buddy. Okay, I got to thinking we need some new merch to keep the Canatics happy. It's my brainchild from my grandchild, Canary Bread. Her fans are gonna eat it up. No, Grisham here agreed to teach me the secrets of bread making as his apprentice. I never agreed to an apprenticeship, but I mustn't extinguish the passion of a budding baker. Unfortunately, this leaves us with a problem to be solved. Yep, this Lumosian butter isn't big enough for the both of us. This calls for a 2-on-2 battle. Winner brings home the butter. Oh no. Which Pokemon was up front? Pyroar and... I'll let Gudra deal with that. Do you know how Excadrill Mega evolved? We bond over how badly we want to win. I didn't realize Excadrill had already gotten onto the field. We'll seal anyone that tries to hold us back. Let's ignite with Mega Evolution, Charizard. We're fighting over butter. I want that to be... And Charizard's down. Seriously, Tawny, you can't... How much of that for Alligator's moveset is just to deal with grass type? Your team makes as fine a combination as quality beans and the perfect rice. Guess that just figures from Team MZ's leader and their ace. You're each a steely challenger. So long, Canary Bread. You were a beautiful dream for the Canatics to me. I suppose it's no surprise our team worked with King. Dragon doesn't even drink coffee. Sorry, but a deal's a deal. So it's time for the finest butter in Kalos. I'll take that Lumosian butter, please. This will be good enough for even for Ancha's standards. Dragon, have a little butter, okay? Gotta make that Canary Bread. Navina will be thrilled. You got it, kid. I'll make a masterpiece. Even Grisham's croissants can't hail the candle with food. This apprentice is gonna outbake the master. Still haven't agreed to make you my apprentice. But if I'm to teach you, I'll expect no less than the finest of bread from you. One look at your scaffolding courses tells me that your drive to create burns white hot. I'll teach you what, with a heat that's just as intense, be warned. Works for me, just wait, your apprentice will rise to the occasion. They make a fun pair. Okay, duty calls. I gotta go take care of some stuff at Quasartico. Did you bring Ancha the butter? Thank you. very unlikely pair. I'm also kind of happy, kind of enjoyed the fact that they were even a pair that even showed up. Honestly, I'd say they're genuinely the inverse of the traditional way or the more traditional status quo way you'd see that pair. Typically, you'd see the old guy being the more stoic person and the younger one being the more easygoing, eager to learn type. But here it's the inverse. It's the older fella, Dragon, was the one who was most eager to do something and learn something new. Where Risham's like, I haven't said I would yet. Risham's not that old, I believe. How marvelously this turned out. Oh, welcome back. Welcome indeed to Ancha's Donut. Oh, great storefront. If you want to make a proper donut, the ambiance needs to be just right. Look, I buy that reasoning. That's quite a lot if you only mean to cook here this one. You're getting concerned now, Levine? You sure seemed eager to help us make all this. We gave our word that we'd help, that's all. Were you able to get your hands on that butter? Sure was. After getting absolutely roped into stuff I didn't need to be roped into. Goodness, Lumosian butter. I'm told it's some of the finest Kalos has to offer. If there's better butter to be had anywhere, I'd like to see it. That should be it, right? Now Ancha can go ahead and make that donut she wants. Poor misguided thing. My establishment's donuts are made to order, didn't you realize? Means my request entails a bit more work for you. I'd like you to choose a donut for us to make. Oh no. Why does this feel like it's going to be much deeper than it? Welcome, dear customer, to Ancha's Donut. If you pick 3 berries, we'll make them into a lovely donut. Here, I've got some berries on hand. 10 peaches, 10 orange. Excellent, we're all set for berries. Now order away. Ah, the old classic hexagon pattern of sweet, spicy, or pentagon pattern. Man, I can't look. It's late, okay? Spicy, sweet, sour, fresh, bitter. Well, some of these have changed. Level boost, donut energy, flavor store. Order received. Let me get started at once. New donut. Chilean rainbow donut. A donut of indescribable flavor thanks to its varied ingredients, including Chilean berry. It activates Koopa's powers when eaten. Level boost +9 and a donut energy 210 calories. Interesting. One lovely donut ready to eat. Ancha got a donut. That is now being fed to Koopa. Now let's be off to our destination, Koopa. You're not going to eat here? If you recall, the first of my request was to make a donut that would give Koopa a surge of power. You need to put Koopa's surge of power to use at a particular spot. And that spot lies on the banks of the Saison Canal, close to the Justice Dojo. No longer understand what Ancha's trying to do you? Ancha, could you let us in what the plan is here? Certainly, I owe you all at least that much. I suppose you can even come along and see it. Let's convene along the canal bank. Saison Canal bank. To the Justice Dojo. Something tells me just to see what I can do first. Only need 6. Try not to use too much. So it's not a waste to do this. Something just tells me, make sure Dragonite's at level 100. It seems like everyone here is here except for Tawny. Wait up. You asked for Team MZ's help. Don't leave out the leader. Very well, now that Tawny has arrived, let's begin. Yeah, Nacha. I'm here for whatever's about to happen, but you still haven't told us what we're trying to do. Yes, I'm sorry, I was so wholly focused on making donuts, but I forgot to explain why. My goal is this. Catch a fine legendary Pokemon for my dear mama. Okay, I have concerns. Let's hear her out first. People truly can't grasp what they haven't seen for themselves, I suppose. Look there, if you would. It's just a stone wall. What is that? It's all squirmy. My eyes playing tricks, or is there some other place to there? Have your donut, Hoopa, and show them what you can do. Excellent. It opened as planned. Why did the squirmy spot grow to look like the hole in a donut or something? I'm very pleased with your help, Team MZ. As you can see, my donut caused Hoopa to experience a surge of mysterious power. With that power, Hoopa can use a move that will allow us to travel through this distortion. And with that, I'm off to catch that fine legendary Pokemon. Be back shortly. What? You're going in there? Who is this child? I got a feeling that Finks and Lumiose are about to get weird again. I have many concerns. Whatever's going on, we just can't leave Ancha in there by herself. Right, let's all follow after her. Time to go. Yeah, I'll feel better as long as you're with us. I just fell through time and space again. What is this place? You're telling me, or you're asking me. Buildings look just like the ones in Lumios, but the sky isn't right at all. Wherever we are, we gotta find Anja. I have no idea what's going on, but we can't leave a kid in here. Alone. We should split up and look for her. What do you think? Splitting up in some totally unfamiliar place? Maybe they would be fine, but no way am I going off searching alone. Okay, I'm here too. So then, how should we pair up? Apparently, I'm getting stuck with Lita. Connie, go with Naveen. I'll go with Lita. That sounds best. We'll make two fairly balanced pairs skill-wise. Connie and I will try that direction, Dad. Be careful, Naveen. Why am I nervous? Other than the fact that I did watch the trailer for this DLC. Things over okay over there, Tawny? Yeah, we're fine. Let's find Anja quick. At least our phones still work here. If something happens, let us know. Let's look for any sign of Anja. I think this place looks just like Lumio. Yeah. Same with all the scaffolding. Yep. You all think it's weird we can even be in a place like this? Yeah. There's a Pokemon Center here with no one in it. That's a taxi. Hey, look. Oh, it's a Mankey. Hello, we just spotted a Mankey. Have you seen any Pokemon where you are? Yep, same here. So even though this place looks like Lumios, it's got Pokemon but Lumios doesn't. Hope Ansha doesn't get attacked by any of these wild Pokemon. Looks like it's gonna be a battle. We'll do our best over here. Good luck, you two. Now, here's the question. Can I catch the Mankey now? Into battle with the wild Pokemon. Nope, but they're a level 110. What? I was right to bet on... Hey, everyone. Tawny, Naveen, are you okay? This Mankey, they certainly were strong, weren't they? Pretty strong, yeah. Yeah, they were a real handful. You think there's some sort of power floating around in here that makes Pokemon stronger? I'm getting more and more worried. We gotta find Anja. Wait, look, over there. Nope. Found her. There she goes, after her. Especially since I don't see Hoopa with her. Hi, hello again, Team MP. Unfortunately, the fine legendary Pokemon I'm after seems to be elsewhere. Not Anja, I'm sorry. Hold on that thought. The place is dangerous. We gotta get out of here. Wait, I'm not particularly bothered. But if the fine Pokemon I'm after isn't here, I suppose there's not much point in staying. Why don't I accompany you back? Do we even know how to get back? Huh. Oh, There we go. Like, do we even know how to get back? What a relief to see regular old Lumiose again. Hey, I think we ought to let Vinny know about what happened here. Yeah, good call. What's up, Ancha? Look up there. Oh, no. Did we have to do the title card there? Battle zone deactivated. The remnants of the previous part. At least we've confirmed that the donuts I make here can indeed get us into that other space. Thank you for your assistance, Team MZ. Your reputation is well earned. You're the one who made the donut, Chef Ancha. But back up for a second. What was that other space besides weird? I don't fully understand it myself. And rushing headlong into it was bold of you, reckless, one might say. I'm a girl on a mission, after all. I simply must catch the fine Pokemon I saw about 6 months ago in that space. Oh god, it's the Emerald Snake. As cool as that is, it's still pretty reckless. Hello, Team MZ. I take it you're keeping yourself busy as always. Corbeau, hey, did someone borrow money from this guy again? Tawny, I can hear you, you know. Besides, it's not like any of you would be stupid enough to borrow money off the Rust Syndicate. Only a real idiot would do that. Oh, I assume Tawny is there with you, right? Now listen, there's something important I want to discuss. Come over to my office, all of you. You still won't take no for an answer, I see. If we've gotta go, all go. What should we do with Ancha? Don't need to worry about me. I can remain here alone, thank you. I'm quite used to it. That's very mature of you to offer, but would you know what to do if a guest came in? That's a big if. What do you think? We should bring Ancha with us. It could be related to the hyperspace, or other space. Yeah, I think you're right. Bringing a kid to the Rust Syndicate seems iffy, but I guess she'll be fine as long as we're all there, especially you. Right, maybe you could save us all from the tower. I'm sure a visit to the Syndicate is no sweat. You'd be more cautious if you'd ever been inside the Syndicate HQ yourself, Naveen. Complete these missions to demystify the strange dimension that seems to be leaking into Lumio. You can take on these missions alongside your main missions and side missions, so change the mission which missions has guidance enabled as needed, and aim to tackle as many as you can. I purposely chose to finish the main story. But, with that being said, we'll see what Corbeau has to say about the current situation next time. So that is going to be it for today's part. Thank you all so very much for joining me. And as mentioned, this is the first part. It's going up on for the Mega Dimensions DLC. So I will have it as the OG part number, as you may have seen on YouTube, with the part 1 for Mega Dimensions as it shifts over to the new title. Do you want to go over some things since certain things have changed? Technically, yes, we did finish the part prior to this, and yesterday should have been the upload for the final part of Metroid Prime 4. So, a game will be returning tomorrow for Thursday. taking up the Thursday Tuesday slot again on this channel. Since the work was successful, and it was as a little less painful than it may have ended up being. Could have ended up being. So we're gonna take that as a win. But what game is it? Well, we'll have to see. Especially since it will be very well timed for it to also come back anyway. But that being said, that is it for today. Thank you all so very much for dropping by and watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you all again next time. Bye!